first tip is if you are thinking of starting a business, if you'd like to set a date and have a witness. So set a date, okay? Even if you don't believe you're going to do it, just, 1 year from now, 6 months from now, whatever, and tell someone. Tell someone who will believe you. Okay? Not someone who will be like, yeah, right, but just tell someone, okay? And that way you commit to it. My second tip is to start owning the identity of being whatever you want to be. Public speaker, entrepreneur, whatever you want to be, just own it. So I'd like to encourage you now to say, I am an entrepreneur. I am. Again, I am an entrepreneur. Okay? So now turn to the person next to you and introduce yourself. Hi, I'm Emma and I am an entrepreneur. Okay? So anyone have any difficulty believing themselves? A bit? Okay, it takes time. So I'm going to give you homework. Okay? So for the next week, 2 weeks, as long as it takes you to shift, okay? Every day you're going to tell yourself, I am an entrepreneur. I am an entrepreneur. I am an entrepreneur. You don't have to do it like I do, but just okay? So 3 times, 5 times a day, okay? When you wake up, before breakfast, before lunch, before dinner, and before you sleep. 5 times, okay? And you do it. And your mind's...
It does shift.
Your mindset will shift.
It does. Okay.
You start to own it. Okay. My third tip is don't be scared to be stupid. Okay, so a life I choose is a year and a half, so it's a baby. So at the moment, like for the past year and a half, I've done a lot of like trying on different ways of being. Some of them fit, some of them don't. Some of them make a mess, and a lot of the time we limit ourselves with fear of judgment. Like, oh, I don't want to do that because it might not work, and then people will know I failed. Or I don't want to do that because somebody's going to think I'm stupid if I put myself out like that, or they're going to think that I love the sound of my own voice, But we saw in the last talk where judgment comes from. It comes from our own feelings of shame. So don't let other people's of shame limit you, and be stupid. You have to try stuff, like you have to make mistakes, and not everything's going to work, and that's totally normal. My fourth tip is to have mentors, online and in person. With the internet, like you can learn anything from anyone, like which is amazing. So, there's no limit to what you can learn. If I was trained in psychotherapy, I'm not business-minded. I learn my business stuff online, which is great. But then it's good to have an in-person mentor, because a lot about shifting mindset is hearing yourself speak. So it's hearing yourself, what's happening inside here. Because if I don't know what's inside here, I can't change it. So I need to voice it, hear it, and then once I know it's there, I can choose. I can choose whether I'm going to subscribe to that belief, or whether I'm going to change it with a belief that empowers me. Okay? So that's the benefit of in-person mentors. My last tip is to have a daily practice. Whether it's what I do is meditation, and I do practicing gratitude. And I know it's very trendy to meditate lately, but the reason that I do it is because meditation teaches me, the practice every day teaches me to balance my emotions so that I can weather the storm better. And gratitude, our brains they're like any other organ, right? They have a function. Our brains are made to keep us alive longer. So what do? They see worst case scenario all the time. Don't do that because you could fail. Don't go there because you could die, right? Don't. So we need to train our brains to see opportunity. And when we practice gratitude and when we meditate, we train them to shift. And the more we practice, the better it gets. So those are my 5 tips for starting a business.